How's it going, everybody? Actor Chicago here. Welcome back to another Mario Kart Wii CTGP update video for August 2023. First off, I just want to say sorry that the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Cow video for Wave 5 isn't out yet. I am still working on it. I've just been very busy as of late. Now, as we all know, in case you've never seen these videos before, we go through the updated tracks first and then the new tracks. But first, we have to talk about the tracks that were removed. While we just motocross, I was fine with that being removed. It was a track. It was just there. There wasn't really much special about it other than it was Waluigi and also the Mario Odyssey Moon was there, which is a cool addition. GP Mario Beach, kind of sad that it was gone. I do like the arcade track, so I'm kind of sad to see it go. There were more negatives and positives about the track, but I mean, it's still kind of sad to see it go regardless. And SNES Plains 2, I think, was just my opinion, I think that was a really bad mistake. There were other tracks on there like Unnamed Valley, Ice Peak Mountain, Nightlife Party that probably should have gone, in my opinion, over SNES Plains 2. There was nothing wrong with it. It was a good track, I think. So kind of sad to see that one go. I think that was a mistake, but I mean, you know, what can you do, really? Not much. So yeah, we're going to go through the updated tracks first. As I said, we'll save the new tracks for the end of the video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Ooh, okay. Starting out with Delfino Island, but it's a track that I don't think it's exactly a secret that I don't like it very much. But here it is. It has been ZPL-ified, and by that I mean it has been made to look absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen this before. This is actually really cool. There is another Delfino Island that I played. I think it's in Midnight. I'm pretty sure it's in Mario Kart Midnight by Mero. And if you haven't played Mario Kart Midnight, play that. It's good. But yeah, I haven't seen this version before. It's still basically Delfino Island, but with a massive blow-up, which is, it's fine. It's not my... Again, I don't like this track very much, but I mean, you know, playing it, it's pretty good. It still feels the same as it did before, which I think a lot of the competitive players will like, which is fair enough. Again, for me personally, I think that, I don't know, I just feel like the track itself is quite outdated. I mean, giving it a fresh coat of paint definitely helps it. But yeah, it's still Delfino Island to me. It's not really, it hasn't really changed that much. I mean, there are still some cool things you can do. Like, you know, let me see if I can pull this off. On 200cc you can do this really easily, but you can, like, use a mushroom and a jump trick to get over here. Take a massive shortcut across there, if anybody didn't already know that. And let's go around the other route that literally no one ever takes, which is just over here. And there are a couple of other routes you can take to get back to the other main route. I'm pretty sure a couple of those, like, massive holes in the middle have been removed as well, which thank God if that's the case, because, like, I think the main reason why no one takes the main route is, A, the shortcut is much faster, and if you know how to do it, it's just really easy. Which I've only kind of just learned how to do it consistently. But also the fact that there are loads of holes in the floor around the main route, which just doesn't help anybody. So I'm glad that I think there's, like, at least 2 or 3 holes there before, so I'm glad that 1 or 2 of them have been removed. Do I still like Delfino Island? No. I still think that Delfino Island probably shouldn't be in CTGP, especially since I've played a much better version, although I don't think the creator wanted to be in CTGP from memory. I can't honestly remember. But I mean, the job that ZPL is doing this track is pretty good, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, it's still Delfino Island. Not a huge fan of it in general. But I like the ZPL glow-up. He always does really good, he always does a really good job at updating tracks and making them look really pretty, so props to ZPL for making it Delfino Pier look better and more interesting. But yeah, to me, it's just still Delfino Pier. Okay, DS Mario Circuit has once again changed. Now, it does look drastically different than before. It kind of has the jungly theme that Mario Kart 8's version has. Now, I remember last time, I criticized this track a bit for removing some of the animations in some areas and then kind of replacing it with others. I think there's still some animation around here. Let me just double check that. There is a tiny bit of animation around the signs. And this is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version. There is no Sleepy Wiggler, unfortunately. I'm missing the Wiggler here. That is a shame. But I mean, again, there's no... I don't know if you can really add a Sleepy Wiggler into this game. How's the off-road on this? Okay, it's still basically the same off-road as it was in the previous version, which is good. I do like DS Mario Circuit. Still has a very nostalgic feel for me. It's very short still. DS Mario Circuit was, I think, fairly short in the original as well. And in 8 Deluxe, it feels especially short. I think that's just because it's kind of been descaled a bit. Shortcut still... Yeah, Shortcut still feels really great. Again, I like the Mario Kart Deluxeified version of it. I heard, actually, before that it wasn't going to be like this. I heard that it was just going to still be the same version as it was. I'm pretty sure I heard that. Obviously, if not, then that's my mistake, but I'm happy to see it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxeified, because I really like the 8 Deluxe version of DS Mario Circuit. I think it's controversial to some people, but I don't know, I personally really like it. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good variant. I like the glow-ups. I mean, yeah, it looks really nice. I mean, I like the, again, I like the piranha plants just kind of sitting there. There is still some animation, which I do like. There are a bunch of NPCs around to kind of make up for the lack of, you know, Sleepy Wiggler friend and, you know, everything else. But yeah, it's a good variant. I really like this version. It's fun. Okay, we're getting into the minor updates now, I believe. I think there were 2 major updates. Now we're getting to the minor updates, so things might not have changed too much with the next few tracks, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. This is DK Ruins, which is already a very good variant from ZPL. A huge glow-up. I am hoping that you can still do the wall climb, which would be hilarious if you could. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm not really seeing too much has changed in the environment, which again, nothing really needs to be changed. But I imagine there are some bug fixes, or maybe a glitch got patched out, and I just fell off the map. But yeah, I don't really think too much has changed. I don't know if the spinning banana was there before. That's an interesting one. I honestly can't remember if that was there, because, like, I know it's in the original, but again, I just honestly can't remember whether it's still there or not. But yeah, I mean, nothing much has changed. Maybe that barrel texture has changed a bit. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like it's changed a little bit, but it's not really, it doesn't look like too much has changed. I'm gonna do I'm gonna see if doing a wall ride is possible. And I've just got myself stuck. So I guess we're just like this for the time being. Mario looks very unamused. But yeah, I mean, from what I can tell, not really much has changed, which again, it's fine. Like, nothing much really needs to change about this track. So yeah, at this point there wasn't really anything else, but again, it doesn't really need that much of a glow up in my opinion. It's good. It's still really good. I like it. Alpine Skyway, which is an interesting track. I've played this before, not just in Mario Kart Wii, but also in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I believe for my December 2022 update. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to check out my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe custom track video from December of last year. It was a good video. Go watch it. I'm proud of it. But yeah, again, just looking at this, I feel like that bottom part's different. I don't think that effect was there before either. Okay, so they've added some cool little effects to the track. That's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. Interesting. I don't know if the plane was there either before. I actually honestly can't remember. I saw a plane flying in the distance a second ago. So if that's a new thing, then like, yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic. But yeah, just kind of going through. Not really much has changed again. Again, that's fine. I don't really think Alpine Skyway did much changing. I mean, the glow up with the effects are pretty sweet. Those Shy Guys are always still annoying, but again, one of the Shy Guys in DK Summit, Alpine Skyway, what have you, when are they never annoying in all fairness? But yeah, I mean, I like the effects, and I'm pretty sure that's all that was changed. Again, I'm not entirely sure what has changed, what hasn't changed in specifics, but I'm pretty sure that segment down there is new, and the effect there is also new, I'm pretty sure. That's a very cool effect, a little puff of cloud. Which is fantastic. So yeah, again, not really much has changed, not really much else to report. So yeah, it's good still. Okay, Dano Jungle. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this. I think an ultra shortcut was removed from this, from what I remember someone telling me, like, not that long ago. Does the dinosaur stop? No. Okay, the dinosaur does not stomp still. There is still no stompy dinosaur friend. I mean, it's still a dinosaur friend, and dinosaurs, at least the dinosaur in this game, is adorable. But he's still not a stompy dinosaur friend, and that just makes me sad. Again, just playing through, not really much seems to have changed. And again, I don't really know what necessarily needs to be changed on this map. But again, it's just kind of a bit, it's just a bit boring. Like, nothing's really happened. Can you still do this cut at least? Okay, you can. I did that very badly, but it is possible still to do that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just nothing much has really changed. It's just kind of a bit disappointing. Like, nothing, I mean, I understand, you know, if an ultra shortcut's here, or if there's a bug here, or a glitch, you know, it's good to remove it. But it's just, nothing's here. Nothing's changed. It's just a bit boring to me. I don't know. It might be just me. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, but, like, I don't know. when I've mentioned this like 1,000 times before, but when something is said to be updated, I don't know, I expect a bit more out of it other than just, you know, a bug fix. Like, you know, yes, that's great, but like, I don't know. I think I expect a lot from this. I expect a lot from updates like this. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, if I'm being too harsh or not. But again, that's just me. Oh, Mansion of Madness. I still don't know what to make of you. You are a very, very strange one. Again, I don't think it's a particular secret that I really dislike this track. This is probably one of my least favorites in CTGP. Again, I don't know what would have changed with this one. I guess as we maybe make it further through the track, we might see. That again, it's probably just the game design brain in me, but that wobbly kind of like glitchy effect on the arrows, I don't know if anyone else can see that but me. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. Maybe it's just the fact that this is a, I don't know, it's very, it might have a Grumble Volcano effect to it, or something, but I don't know, it looks weird on the eyes to me. Although then again, a lot of this track looks weird on the eyes to me. Also, that camera, oh my god, the Rainbow Penguins, that's new! Okay, that's actually kind of funny. The Rainbow Penguins are actually kind of sweet. They were just regular penguins before, I'm pretty sure. Is this still as annoying as it was? No, but I'm pretty sure you can still fly all the way back. That has happened to me before, plenty of times playing this track. And again, not really much has changed so far. Maybe they've got rid of the thwomps at the end. Maybe that's okay. As I was saying, maybe they got rid of some of the thwomps at the end. Like, that could be a thing. But again, I'm not sure. I'm not confident about this track. I've never really enjoyed this track. I don't know if it knows what it wants to be. Is the main thing. Have they got rid of the thwomps? No, they're still there, and they're still just as annoying. What changed here? I struggle to think what's changed. Again, it might just be patch notes, but it's just like, I don't know. Nothing here is different. It's still Mansion of Madness. I wish this, I don't know. Just me personally, I wish this track either was updated significantly to play better, or just remove it. Like, that's my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Not a fan of this one. Never been a fan of Mansion of Madness. Unless something significant happens, don't think I ever will be either, unfortunately. It is what it is. And the final minor update is Snaz Rainbow Road. Again, I don't really know what's changed here. It's just kind of the same. Have the thwomps changed? Like, maybe slightly? I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, I mean, again, it's probably just a bug fix. But again, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, it's still the same old stuff. And again, when you see, I don't know, me personally, when I see an update, I get excited because like, ooh, what's changed? And when it turns out like nothing visually has really changed, it's just kind of like, well, okay. Like, it's just kind of not that interesting to me. I do like visual updates or whatever. I feel like they're more noteworthy. I don't know how you fix the problem that I constantly like come up with. It probably gets annoying, like seeing like this video on a playlist and me repeating the same points over and over again to repeat. But like, I will keep making them. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't see anything visual like updated with this track. Or if nothing significant's changed, then yeah, I just find it a bit boring and a bit plain. But that's all the updates, major and minor. And now we're gonna have a look at the 3 brand new tracks in CTGP. One of them is from Midnight, so and here it is. Alone and Complete, The Jade Affects a Broken Heart is its full name, as you can see there. And I just want to mention, by the way, it is very cool to see Derby, who's been around my channel, my community for a while as a staff ghost. It's always good to see, someone I know as a staff ghost on a track. But yeah, this is Alone and Complete. This is in Mario Kart Midnight as well. And yeah, I first played this, I believe, with Mayro in the Come Track Showcase series that we did. Which I feel like I need to get back on at some point. Oh dear. If you guys want to see more, if you guys want to see more Custom Track Showcase videos, then let me know. I'd be more than happy to do them while I'm still playing Mario Kart Wii. But yeah, it's a good track, this. I find it interesting, the bouncy mechanics, and they all work really nicely. It works great with the track itself, and again, it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like the N64 Bowser's Castle theme definitely fits with the vibe that Iceware Chris is going for. I feel like, and this is just a me thing, I feel like I'm in the minority here, I know it fits the theme, but I feel like the various inscriptions on the wall, I don't know if they're in this version, yep, it's there. I feel like it's, I don't know, for me personally, I feel like it's big, like with those inscriptions on the wall and kind of the whole philosophical stuff and it's just you and me kind of stuff. I don't know, I feel like it might be taking itself maybe a little bit too seriously, kind of going, look how sad this is, everybody, look how depressing and sad this is making it to be. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I like it kind of if it's more like subtle. But again, that's just me. I feel like the name itself and kind of the track and somehow kind of how jumbled it is, kind of fits this theme of it being incomplete. But I don't know, that might be just me. The clocks as well, and the eye kind of looking over everything is a bit creepy. Again, fits the theme. But yeah, other than that, I really like how this track turned out. Chris is, I'm pretty sure, very new. At least from what I can tell, like, quite new compared to some of the other creators who've been around for ages in the community. And Chris absolutely nailed it with this one. I know we've played some others. I think Gold Mountain, like Golden Leaf Mountain or whatever it is, like Golden Mountain Pass, something like that. We've played on Custom Track Showcase by Chris, I'm pretty sure as well. So Chris has made quite a few good tracks, and who knows? Maybe this is the start of something good for Chris. Maybe we'll get some more Iceware Chris tracks in CTGP. But yeah, I really like this track. It's a good one, and it's a good start to the update for sure. Okay, this is a track I've been very curious about for a while now. This is Glacier Mine. It is the 1-lap version, thank God. If it was 2 laps, I would cry. Because this map takes an age to finish. Now, this track was made in 2019, so I'm very surprised that this got in the first place. And I think also, apparently, the original creator, they just couldn't, like, get in touch with them. So, I don't know. I'm very surprised this one got in the first place. With that being said, this track seems very, very cool. Again, very long. I don't know why this is a 2-lap version. I guess I'll have to see how long the track itself actually is. But there you go. I imagine this is a track with a bunch of twists and turns. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I've never played this track before. Maybe once a long time ago. But if it has been a long time, I haven't played this in ages. So I'm very curious to see like where this is going to take us. I do like the Warriors Gold Mine minecarts. I imagine this is just a Wario track. I did see, yep, there it is, in a preview of the track on No Clip. There is a Wario, like a little cardboard sign there. And yeah, it looks really cool. It feels nice to drive. I think because the majority of the track takes us underground. Were there a couple of parts I could take? Ooh, interesting. Okay, there is some intrigue. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's kind of a shame. I thought, okay, so for sure you need to have a mushroom to get over there. But I mean, I don't know. If that's not a shortcut, I don't know if that's faster. If that's not a shortcut, what's the kind of point of it? I don't know. Obviously, the ice is, I don't find it, like, too bad. This part's very, oh, dear. That part there with the falling waterfalls, very, not Fungal Jungle, Jungle, I can't remember what it's called. Jungle Glade, that's it. It's very Jungle Glade-esque. Oh, I like this part. Rock Ridge kind of feel with this one. That's pretty sweet. I don't know where the boulders spawn from. Oh, they get spawned from up top there. Okay, so you could very easily get hit by that if you're caught unawares. If you're not careful. But yeah, back up top now. And woohoo! I feel like if you just front-ran this, this feels to me like a very front-running-esque track. And if you make one mistake, I don't know if there are like many shortcuts on this track. But again, I have to make sure. I mean, that's one down there, but again, I don't have a marker, I can't really check. But yeah, I mean, I feel like in some case, in some instances, if you make a mistake, then it's just over. It just feels very front-runnable. We're nearly at the end now. Overall, I like it. I'm very glad, again, that it's the 1-lap version. Is this a shortcut or just part? This has to be a shortcut. Oh yeah, no, for sure it is. You need a mushroom against it. That's a good, like, last-second comeback. I think you can maybe save a mushroom and take a shortcut there. I don't know how much faster it actually is, but again, you have to put that in practice in a race. But yeah, overall, good track this. I like it. And yeah, I feel like it lives up to its reputation. Again, I'm just glad that it's not 2 laps. If it was, that would be an instant down. Okay, and the final track of the update, Mech Factory. What a track this is. This is honestly probably one of the coolest tracks I've played in a long time. I did play this recently with Mero, and yeah, it was absolutely worth it. Again, I don't really know how to drive this track properly. I've only ever played it once. But this is very cool. Very post-apocalyptic-y. Kind of almost like, I don't know, it gives me Diddy Kong racing vibes when you're in like the more evil versions of like, you know, WizPig's world, which is pretty cool. Up here, I know there's a shortcut across here you can take. I've seen this in the 200cc Staff Ghost Forum. I know because one of my friends made it. Oh, there's a route up there as well, okay. I'm about to try and take that next lap. But the thing is, there's so many routes you can take on this track. It's unbelievable. Again, like, it's very clear as to where you need to go. So Troy would be very happy, because I know one of his main pet peeves is the fact that, oh boy, where am I going? Okay, here. I know one of Troy's pet peeves is the fact that, sometimes there aren't really many indications. It's not clear where you need to go. It's not super long either. Like, I feel like it's, a bit misleadingly, kind of short. Because, like, again, it looks way longer than you think it is. And it only takes maybe, like, you know, 50 seconds, a lap maybe. So it's not too bad. And yeah, it's just really cool. I'm gonna take it different. I'm gonna go up here and see what's around. Okay, nothing there. Let's go over here instead. Nice. I do like the. Hang on, what's in here? Oh man, look at. Honestly, like this track, I feel like would work really well in anti-gravity. Like, there's a lot here that I can get behind in terms of being an anti-grav track. If this ever gets ported over to 8 Deluxe, you can be assured that this would feature on my 8 Deluxe custom tracks list. Because, like, man, this has so much potential for 8 Deluxe, I imagine. But yeah, I really like this track. The Toast Factory sections are pretty cool. Very, as I said, futuristic, kind of post-apocalyptic-y in a way. And yeah, I just love all the various routes you can take. It's just. This is definitely one of the more creative tracks that I've seen in CTGP. And, yeah, I don't quite remember the story of this one. I think that they made it from scratch, which is very impressive. I don't know how long it took, but I imagine it took quite some time to make this. But yeah, it's super impressive. And, again, I'm super happy this is in CTGP now. Again, playing it in Custom Track Showcase of Mary for the first time made me extremely happy. Love this track to pieces. And, yeah, super happy this is in CTGP. I'm going to be playing this track a lot. And that was the CTGP update for August 2023. In terms of a rating that I'm going to give this update, I'm going to give it 3 threads out of 5. I don't think this update's as good as previous ones. But it's still a solid update nonetheless. It's in the middle for me. I mean, the main tracks, the new tracks really carry this one. Like, Alone and Complete's really fun. If you played Mario Kart Midnight, you will know it's really fun already. Glacier Mine lived up to the reputation it had before. I really enjoyed playing it. If it's not going to be a little bit too long regardless if it's 2 laps or not, but I'm glad it's not 2 laps. Mech Factory is absolutely fantastic. My favourite update for sure was DS Mario Circuit. Again, having it be Mario Kart 8-ified is fantastic. And Delfino Island, again, I don't like the track still, but it's still a good glow-up for the track itself. But man, the minor updates still really, I mean, to me at least, still really disappointing. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe it's just a case of, you know, I'm a bit of a grump and I want more from the updates, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more from the updates. But it's just, if you're going to update a track and put it in the updates, at least do something visual. Make sure that the visual updates are important. You don't have to put minor updates into, like, one of these bigger updates that we wait, you know, months and months for. You could just, if there's something wrong with the track, as soon as they're ready, just patch it. Like, you could just do that, maybe. Save the bigger tracks for, you know, more, you know, important occasions and more important updates. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm a bit of a grump. But, again, nothing really changed much. Match and the Madness did not change. Alpine Skyway changed a little bit of the effects, which was still nice. Dino Jungle did not really change much at all. SNES Rainbow Road did not change much at all. It's just, again, I don't think it's unfair for me to expect more. I don't know. Let me know what you think, if I'm being too harsh or not, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, let me know what your opinion is about these tracks in the comments below. What do you think about the new tracks? What do you think about the updated tracks, major and minor? What do you think of the track removals? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I will see you again very soon for more content. Hopefully, the Mario Kart Deluxe Wave 5 video will come out very soon. So stay tuned for that and more content to come. And yeah, I will see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and peace.